Tesla just released a massive new update with some amazing features you need to know about. Lots of secret settings, hidden menus, and features I bet you just didn't know have been hidden inside of your Tesla all along. I love doing a deep dive into Tesla software, showing off hidden features all owners need to know about. So in this video, let me show you the latest stuff Tesla just released, stuff you need to turn on and try for yourself, and also just show off the 10 or so biggest features your Tesla has that every owner needs to know about and turn on and adjust right now. Whether you've been a Tesla owner for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, I guarantee you that everyone is going to learn something in this video. And if you watch this video all the way through and you learn nothing, stay tuned to the end because I got a way to compensate you for your time. Okay, so this first feature here I think is arguably one of the best Tesla features on the vehicle, really on all Teslas, that actually came from the pestering request of owners. So don't say that posting online doesn't get you anything, but this is automatic blind spot cameras. Head to your settings here. I don't believe it's on by default, but if you go under display, you want to turn on automatic blind spot camera, and what this is going to do is show up the corresponding side view when you go to make a turn. So I've got the left view here, I've got the right view here. When the lane change ends, it's automatically going to go away. Obviously, I can bring up with this icon here any of the cameras I want all of the time, but this allows me to do it when I go to make a lane change. Also, what you can do here is actually hold down on this and move it into 3 different positions. You can have it down here, you can have it up here, or you can have it over here. So wherever that gray little square is where you can release and have it. And then of course it's going to go off when you go to make the change. Another cool feature that you new Tesla owners are going to love, and even seasoned Tesla owners as well, is auto trunk and now auto frunk, as Tesla is rolling that feature out. Essentially what you do is you walk up to your car, you stand by the frunk or trunk, you wait for 3 beeps, and then the trunk or frunk will automatically open for you. This is super cool. All you got to do to turn this on is go in here. I think that's under, is it under locks? Hands-free trunk. There we go. So go under locks, go to hands-free trunk, turn that on, and then, oh, free frunk and trunk. I didn't know I actually got frunk. We'll have to try this out. I've never tried frunk before. So now that I've got hands-free frunk and trunk, let me show you how that works. Okay, so the way this works should be as simple as me walking up to my trunk. I wait for those 3 beeps, and then my trunk is going to open, which is pretty cool. So if I had my hands full, that would allow me to not have to hit the button. But of course, it's not going to close for me automatically. I got to hit the button to close it. And again, I've never tried the front before, so let's see how it works with the front trunk. I'm going to assume it's a similar story here, so let's go here. Oh, there we go. That is actually pretty cool. And then the frunk is going to open, and then of course I've got to close it manually. That's like the one thing that I wish it would close automatically for you in the back, though I guess you could close it once you got on the car. And then also, obviously big issue with Tesla, at least everything but Cybertruck, no automatically powered close frunk. So that would be a nice addition to fix, but there you go. If you wanted to be able to hands-free open the frunk and the trunk, that's how you do it. Now, one of the very often overlooked parts of Tesla ownership is how to open your garage door, because so many of these newer vehicles have like built-in buttons or ways to open your garage door. But with your Tesla, it's not immediately obvious. So you've probably got like your garage clicker and wondering, what exactly do I do? Well, with most Teslas, you have 2 options. There is a built-in solution. Tesla actually partnered with MyQ to do this, and this is the MyQ Tesla integration. And essentially what this is, if I can find the setting here, is that it allows you to link this to a MyQ account and then automatically open and close your garage this way. And I'll show you some footage on screen of what this looks like. There are some caveats here. You've got to have a MyQ compatible system, or you've got to have one of their little repeaters cleaner things, but then you can sort of just open and close your garage from your Tesla. Now, the nice thing about this system is that it's relatively flexible. It is a subscription plan, but you don't have to pay for it, so you can sort of utilize it when you want to. What's also nice is that it's internet-based, so as long as you've got a MyQ compatible system, which is a lot of systems out there, you don't have to sort of go through any additional setup or anything. It just is going to work. And because it doesn't rely on sensors, it's internet-based, you could theoretically open and close your garage from anywhere in the world right from your car, which is kind of cool. You can set up geofencing and stuff like that. I know the system is a little controversial because some people just don't like the subscription, and I get that, but if you're looking for like the easiest way to do this, that is built in all cars, just works off the internet. It's MyQ, it's built in, that is easy. The second solution you can use is something called HomeLink, which is an additional hardware kit you have to have added by Tesla service for the Model 3 or Model Y. It's actually built into Model S and Model X, not compatible with Cybertruck at the moment, but is available for Model 3 and it is available for Model 3 and Model Y. It's built in standard for Model S and Model X, and let me show you how that system works and how that's different. So to get this set up, I'm gonna go up here to the garage icon. I'm gonna hit Create Home Link. I'll just call this Home. And then I've got a choice between standard mode and D mode, which I have no idea what either of those does. So let's just do standard mode here. Set mode. Okay, to begin, have your garage door remote ready, and then park in front of your garage. So I've done that because I've done this once or twice before. I'm going to hit start. Okay, so now I'm going to stand in front of the car and point your remote at the bumper and hold the button for 30 seconds until the headlights flash. So let's do that. All right, so my garage door is opening. There we go. Headlights flashed. Okay. All right, it says recording complete, hit continue, and train the receiver. I think I don't have to do this because I have a newer one, but let's just see. So if your receiver quick train compatible, you simply hit continue. So let's see, continue. Training complete. Okay, hit continue. And it says new HomeLink programmed. Okay, so if I hit save, I now have the options here, by the way, to auto fold mirrors and auto open based off of geofence, but let's just see if I can do this. If I go down here, can I hit this and then close it? Nope, that's MyQ. Home. There we go, it works. Yay! So my home link was set up like that, and then for me, what I want to do, go in here to settings, go to home, definitely do auto open and auto close. 70 feet is fine, and we're done. So yeah. Now, as much as you and I love our Teslas, what if I could tell you a really big secret? Come a little closer, and that's that you and I can actually buy an all-new Tesla for a fraction of the price. And, believe it or not, it can fit in the palm of your hand. All kidding aside, I love my Tesla memorabilia. I love having little knickknacks and stuff on the shelves behind me, and my latest edition is really awesome. It's this amazingly accurate and detailed Cybertruck model made from the fine folks over at Mini REVs. They've got an incredible collection of super high quality Tesla models. They've got the Model S, they've got the Model X, the Model Y, and my favorite right here, the all-new Cybertruck. And as you can see here, the attention to detail is simply incredible. This Cybertruck has got the wheel covers, it's got that beautiful front light bar, even the Cyber Quad in the back that actually does pop out, and even a companion trailer here that you can attach to give you sort of the full off-grid sort of lifestyle and experience. This thing is just so incredibly cool. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm geeking out over this. Honestly, what I really appreciate here too is that anyone can enjoy this. My 3-year-old absolutely loves playing with this, and she will drive this thing around the floor for hours and hours, so kids will love it. But also adults who sort of appreciate Tesla will also sort of like it, whether it's on their desk or it's on a shelf. Just these little models that are so accurately made and with so much precision are just so cool. And again, with so many models you can choose from in different colors and different accessories, any Tesla owner on the planet is going to love this. And especially with Black Friday coming up and the holidays coming up, if you're looking for a gift for the Tesla fan in your household or your family or a friend, this is a perfect way to go. Personally, also, I just absolutely love supporting companies in the Tesla community. This is made by Tesla enthusiasts for Tesla enthusiasts. Again, the precision, the detail, the accuracy, the build quality here, all of it is just fantastic. This thing is really, really cool. I love it. It is now going to be a permanent spot on my background shelves there for the years to come. It is just so cool. Love geeking out over Tesla. I know you guys are going to love it as well. So if you want to learn more, check out the entire collection that Mini REVs has to offer and pick one up for yourself today for a really good price. Hit the link right down below to learn more and check it out for yourself today. And one of the big advantages of HomeLink, by the way, is that you can do multiple garage doors where MyQ only lets you do one. And one of the nice things as well is that you can do gates and other things as well. Basically, this has the hardware in to repeat a remote opener. So that's sort of the advantage of HomeLink. Now, again, pros and cons is if you don't have a Model S and Model X, you're going to have to get it installed. You have to buy it and install it. Setup isn't as easy, but that is how HomeLink works. And those are the two options you've got for your Tesla, unless you just want to use the regular old remote control. Another great Tesla feature that, of course, all owners need to know about is Sentry Mode. That's basically the ability to go in here and see what's going on with your car. If you didn't know, that is the button that you can press to sort of view your things, and then you can go in here and actually sort of sub-categorize them by Sentry Mode clips, dash cam clips, and then seeing all of them. Dash cam, those are the clips that are recording while you're driving, so if something was to happen, that's how to roll back and see that. Sentry Mode is like your car's alarm system. Those are going to be most active, obviously, when your car is just parked. So here's my car just parked here, and then the red dot is going to be an indicator of when motion is around. What's kind of cool is you can actually go through here and like see all the cameras like a security system live and in real time and check out what's going on and hopefully watch someone not ding your door. But the other part of this is, okay, it's fine on here, but how do I actually get this footage on my computer? That's where it gets a little bit more complicated. So let me jump to the computer and show you how that works. All right, so I've got my Tesla little USB drive plugged into my Mac here. Of course, it's going to work on Mac and Windows, but right off the bat, you can just see it. It mounts as like a regular old USB drive called Tesla Drive, and I can open it up. And then if I go into this Tesla Cam folder here, it's organized by recent clips, saved clips, Sentry clips, and then I can sort of drill in here by date and time, but it's not the most easy thing to navigate. I can obviously open these up and drill through these things here, which is nice. But finding things, especially being able to see those multiple angles at one time, isn't really possible by default. So there is some software you can get that should accomplish this. I've never really tried one before, but let's try one together. I'm on the Mac, but of course, this will work on Windows as well. So I just Googled this, and the first result I found was this Sentry Viewer. There's a Mac app. It looks like it's legitimate for Tesla owners, created by Tesla owners. Again, I've never tried this before, but it seems like it'd be a good option. So let's go ahead and get it downloaded, and I'll show you what it looks like. App not available. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, so I just did a quick search here for Sentry Mode here in the App Store on the Mac. And it looks like there's a couple of different options. This one here, this Focus Dash Cam Organizer, seems to be the highest rated, but it's also $10. Kind of don't want to pay for it just to try it out. There's a couple options here. I'm going to try the free one here, this Sentry Watch. It's got 2 stars, 3 reviews, but let's just see if we can get the job done. And to be clear, my point here isn't to review apps that show this, but just to sort of show you what this process is like. Honestly, what I find most people do these days is just record with their phone camera, the screen in the Tesla, which is probably the easiest thing to do because you can flip between the different views that way. But it's nice having this ability to view it on the computer. I just want to sort of show off that it's kind of not the easiest thing to do out of the box, at least if you want a more succinct way to sort of view all the angles at once in a more organized fashion. All right, so let's see how this works. This is Sentry Watch. I'm going to open it up, and it says that I can select the Tesla Cam folder, which I can do by going to Tesla Cam, bam. This is the Tesla Cam folder. And then it's going to bring up everything. I can see my saved clips. I can see my Sentry clips. Let's just go here, for example. And okay, so it kind of does, let me see if I can make this bigger, kind of does what I would expect. So, okay, that's not honestly not horrible. So again, I have the ability here to see everything. I can sort of view the different angles. I can go here. I mean, I haven't really used. Let's see, you have a limited version, only 10 elements showing. So I guess you have to pay to unlock. So that's okay. That's kind of annoying, but I kind of get it if you're a developer. But this does seem like it is functional. So there are solutions here for both Mac OS and also for the PC side. Just wanted to show off one option. Looks like you're really going to have to pay for it. So maybe if this is something you do a lot, might be worth it, but I just wanted to throw that out there and show you what it's like to actually view this on a computer, because chances are, at least at one point or another in your Tesla ownership experience, you're going to want to do that. Okay, next up, let's talk about sharing access to your Tesla with someone else. Maybe it's a valet at a restaurant, maybe it's your friend or family member. What is the easiest way to do that? Because there are actually a couple of different ways to do this and some best practices. First off, there's a built-in valet mode. If you come up here under like your profile switcher and hit valet mode, this is going to allow you to put in a pin here to unlock different things. Let's just say for this, let's say 0000. And now it's going to go in valet mode. What this is going to allow the valet to do is obviously drive around the car, but they're not going to be able to access Sentry mode. They're not going to be able to access your navigation mapping system. Like I can't go up here and search and find my home address and stuff. It isn't going to allow them to listen to music and stuff like that. It's going to lock the vehicle down in a way that makes it so, I don't know, the valet can't be going through your stuff while you're not here. And then when you're ready to get out of valet mode, you go ahead and put your pin in, and then you can obviously go back to whatever profile you want. So that is one way to do it, but that's not actually what you want to do if you've got a friend or family member or somebody you trust. In that case, you've got 2 or 3 different options. One is just to simply give them your phone, which I wouldn't recommend you do because you need your phone. The second way is just to give them the Tesla key card. That's one of the benefits of these key cards. You can actually buy replacements of these. They're relatively inexpensive, but this is just great to sort of hand to someone to let them sort of drive your car and have this as their key. Or probably the best thing you can do, and really the easiest thing, is to add them as a driver inside of your account, right inside the Tesla app. So if you go into your Tesla app here, if you go under the security and drivers tab and then go to manage drivers, you can actually add a driver here, and then I can hit create. And then what this is going to do is allow me to sort of send this to somebody. So I can text this, I can email it. I think it's a special link. And then basically what that does, I'm just going to delete it here. What that does is gives them a link where they can basically sign in and then get all the access to your car on their phone. So they can use their phone key, they can have all the phone options, stuff like that. This is like just great for friends and family members and anyone who doesn't want to kind of deal with the phone key or the key card, because this is great, but it's not usually the best. That is what I recommend, is just going through the app and doing it that way. Makes it really, really simple and is just a really easy way to share access from your Tesla to somebody else, because chances are if you just got a Tesla, everybody is going to want to drive it and probably borrow it too. This next one is for anyone with a Tesla from 2023 or earlier, whether you got that new or used, and that is to actually turn on Tesla Vision that gives you some more functionality over your ultrasonic sensors. If you head in here to your car settings, you go under autopilot, you actually have a unique option that most Teslas don't have, is to actually switch between standard park assist and Tesla Vision. Now, the standard one is nice because it utilizes the ultrasonic sensors, which arguably are just way more reliable and accurate because they're actually using those, physical sensors than the cameras. So that's the way to go. But if you want like some of the newer stuff and like the high fidelity, like mapping stuff that sort of shows you the objects around you, that is a Tesla Vision thing only. So that is a toggle where you can turn that on. So you can sort of pick your poison on which one you want to utilize in your Tesla. Another feature I do want to show off is Auto Park, since Tesla is handing out full self-driving trials like candy for everyone. And especially if you're a new Tesla owner, you should know how the system works, and also you should just try it out for a month because it is kind of cool. But just to sort of show you, since Tesla really doesn't kind of explain it, what you're going to do is when you're in a parking lot and you're driving around all different spots, basically what happens is this interface comes up on your screen that allows you to choose the spot you want to go to. And again, it might not be immediately obvious if you've never seen this before how it works. Basically, all you can do here is press on the spot you want to go to, and it highlights blue, and then hit start, and then the car is going to do its thing. So don't touch the wheel, don't touch the brake, don't do any of that, but just let the car do its thing, and you'll see the animations here happen in real time, and then the car is going to park itself. It's always going to back in too, by the way. There might be an update that comes later that makes it pull forward, but for right now, it's always going to back in. And like it says there, you can't press on the brake to cancel it if you want to. And sometimes it's a little, like, I don't know why, it's over the line. So it went over the line and then moved forward. What's funny here too is like this is a totally empty parking lot. So sometimes the system isn't perfect, but it will park the vehicle for you. Just make sure you're paying attention. But that is a feature that exists. And again, if you're a new Tesla owner, that's one of the cool things about this car is it can drive for you, it can park for you. So definitely try that out. And by the way, for full self-driving, if you're curious how that works, all you want to do obviously is go into your settings here. And again, Tesla's handing out free trials of this, so you can try it for free. Make sure full self-driving is turned on. And then all you want to do is, you can go nowhere, but really you want to put a destination in. So let's just say I want to go to, sure, the melting pot down in Harrisburg. Let's do that. So I'm going to get my destination loaded up, and then what I'm going to do is going to drive, and then all I've got to do is wait for the icon to come up. Usually it'll come up on the street, or sometimes it'll come up in a parking lot. I don't have it just yet, but once I do, there we go. It's going to be a single turn down, and then we can go. And then, obviously, because we've got the vision-based system here, all I've got to do is sit back and relax, and the car is going to do its thing. So that's how full self-driving works. If I want to stop it or disengage it for any reason, I can just put my foot on the brake. That's going to cancel it and disengage it. A single pull down to turn it on again. And then I have my full screen interface here if I want to see kind of just the full mind of car view, or I could swipe it like this if I want to have the map, the more traditional interface, and then this on the side as well. So that full screen mode there is pretty cool, and that's how full self-driving works on one of the stockless car, or sorry, the stock equipped Teslas. I'll show you how the stockless one works too. All right, apologies, a little dark in my garage here, but the reason I'm in my garage here is to show you a feature for the new Model 3. I think Cybertruck has it, and then Model S and Model X, and soon to be Model Y, and that is auto shift. Now, if you go in here to your settings and you go under pedals and steering, you've got two options here. One is to auto shift just out of park, and one is just auto shift in general. And I think it's easier if I show you this instead of trying to explain it, but basically this is in beta. But what you'll see here on my screen is you see the car says, okay, it's ready to go in reverse. So tap the brake to go in reverse, which is kind of nice because I wouldn't have to, hit the stalk or swipe left or down because it knows I'm going backwards. So I will say that sometimes it's gone the wrong direction. So just watch that. So if I put my foot on the brake, I'm going to reverse out of my garage. And then instead of me having to do the whole 3-point turn thing and have to switch to go back, what I can instead do is just put my foot on the brake, turn the wheel, and then it's automatically going to shift out of reverse back into drive for me. Let me show you how that works again one more time. Let me try this again one more time. Let's say just for example, I'm trying to make a 3-point turn. Let's say, oh no, I overshot it. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to go in reverse. Again, the car senses that and it goes, okay, if you want to go in reverse, see, sometimes it knows, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if it'll kick in. Nope. Probably the reason why this is in beta. So let's try that again. Okay, so now I'm in reverse. I'm going to want to go forward. And again, it's saying, hey, if you want to activate drive, turn the wheel to get the check mark, put your foot on the brake to check mark, double check mark, makes it happen. So basically what this is going to do is automatically shift you from, let me get in the sun here so you can actually see me because it's really dark. Sorry, guys. There you go, a little sunlight there. Help you see me, there you go. So basically what this is going to do is get you out of drive into reverse or out of reverse into drive without you having to fumble with the screen. So it's getting better, and in theory, it's sort of nice to have, but one of those little tricks that especially if you've got a new Model 3 or S and X Cybertruck, and again, soon to be Model Y when you go stockless, anytime you can avoid touching the screen is kind of nice. So that is auto shift, and that's how that works. Now, as I sit in line waiting to get my Tesla washed, I thought now would be probably a good time, sorry about the horrible lighting, to show you one of the best Tesla features for this, which is called car wash mode. To enable this, just go into your car. I always just search for it. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but just search for car. There's car wash modes under the service tab. And what this is going to do is basically lock everything down. So the charge port won't open. The trunk remains closed. Frunk remains closed. Automatic doors don't go off. Basically, this just makes sure that when a blast of water comes through, the car doesn't mistake that for someone trying to open the door or open the charge port, which apparently has happened. So this just sort of makes sure that everything is safe and sound. Also does enable free roll. There's a free roll here button if you go through automatic wash, but if you go through a touchless wash like I'm at here, you can just sort of keep it here, and yeah, just sort of makes the car know that it's going through a car wash and sort of keeps everything safe so nothing was to accidentally get opened. Obviously, one of the big things with owning a Tesla is that you're now in the EV lifestyle and you get to enjoy charging, but if you wanted to have an easy way to charge your car when you can save the most amount of money, what you can do, actually, this is relatively new, is head into settings, go down to charging, and then set up a schedule for charging. And this allows you can sort of, for home charging, ignore preconditioning, but you can set up a charging schedule here based on location, home, work, to do different things, and you can actually set a start and stop time for different days. So the reason this is particularly useful is for different rates and plans based off of where you are in the country or around the world. Sometimes you've got peak rates that are higher, during, 4 to 8 p.m. Then it drops off at, 8 p.m. or midnight. Basically, if you want to have your car automatically start and stop when rates are at their cheapest, you just Google that information and then you can put it in right here, what that is. So that's a great way to sort of make sure you're saving the most amount of money, but also making sure your car is charging when needed. You can customize the days and all that. And then if you want to precondition the battery to sort of get it ready to go for supercharging, if you know you're going to do that fairly often, you can do that here as well. And again, what's cool is you can actually utilize this by location, which is cool. All right, guys, so what do you think of Tesla hidden features? Drop a comment down below. Let me know, what was your favorite Tesla feature? What's a setting or a feature you think every Tesla owner needs to know? Please comment down below, let me know. Also, let's do this. Love to do giveaways here. 3 things to do to enter a giveaway. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, let me know you stayed to the end. And if you stayed to the very end, I want to know, I want to do this. I want to give you guys a chance to earn some money, more money that I can give away in an Amazon gift card by sharing your Tesla referral link. I'm going to pin someone's referral link so they can earn some money. It's a win-win for everybody. If you're buying a Tesla, you get a discount. If you're the person getting the referral, you get some Tesla credits. All you've got to do is append your special Tesla referral code in your comment, because YouTube blocks me from putting in the entire URL. So see here at the end of your link, you'll have mine's Robert24378. You'll have like a special character here. Put that in your comment, append it at the end, and then I'll pick someone, and then I can pin your link at the top of the comment. So you can enjoy some referral bonuses just as a thank you for sticking around, and thank you for my supporters who are watching the channels and videos. Thank you guys so much as always for your support. I appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. I'll see y'all in the next one.